Donnie, would you introduce this one?
Bill number,
2250.
move that bill number 2250 be given its first reading by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2250 be given its first reading by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
An ordinance accepting the bid of Christensen Construction Company of Kingdom City, Missouri relating to the installation of asphalt overlays and other improvements on several city streets of the city of Centralia, Missouri, and directing the city administrator of Centralia, Missouri to secure such assurances and documents necessary and to supervise the work described in the bid. Move that bill number 2250 be given its second reading by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2250 be given its second reading by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
An ordinance accepting the bid of Christian Construction Company of Kingdom City, Missouri relating to the installation of asphalt overlays and other improvements on several city streets of the city of Centralia, Missouri, and directing the city administrator of Centralia, Missouri to secure such assurances and documents necessary and to supervise the work described in the bid. Move that bill number 2250 be adopted by roll call vote.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2250 be adopted by roll call vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Borman,
Yes.
Alderman Hudson,
Yes.
Alderman Lee,
Yes.
Alderman Magley, Alderman Rogers,
Four.
Alderman Wilkins.
Four.
By your vote, bill number 2250 passes and becomes ordinance number
2981.
981. Thank you. Item 4 is another ordinance. Start back at the top again.
I happen to live on Mays Meadows, so I guess it's fitting.
There we go.
Bill number?
2251.
Move that bill number 2251 be adopted, or be given its first reading by title only.
Second.
I'm eager for this one.
Yeah, thanks.
Speeding this up a little, eh?
Yeah. Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2251 be given its first reading by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Continue.
An ordinance accepting the bid of Donaldson Excavating LLC of Kingdom City, Missouri relating to the installation of curb and gutter, storm sewer, and minor reconstruction on Mays Meadows and Meadowlark Lane of the city of Centralia, Missouri, and directing the city administrator of Centralia, Missouri to secure such assurances and documents necessary and to supervise the work described in the bid. Move that bill number 2251 be given its second reading by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2251 be given its second reading by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
An ordinance accepting the bid of Donaldson Excavating LLC of Kingdom City, Missouri relating to installation of curb and gutter, storm sewer, and minor reconstruction on Mays Meadows and Meadowlark Lane in the city of Centralia, Missouri, and directing the city administrator of Centralia, Missouri to secure such assurances and documents necessary and to supervise the work described in the bid. Move that bill number 2251 be adopted by roll call vote. Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2251 be adopted by roll call vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Borman,
Yes.
Alderman Hudson,
Yes.
Alderman Lee,
Yes.
Alderman Magley, Alderman Rogers,
Four.
Alderman Wilkins.
Four.
By your vote, bill number 2251 passes and becomes ordinance number
2982.
982.
And we have Don Jenkins here, I think, for engineering, and they're the ones that are helping us with this project.
I'm also not sure if it matters or not, but I think they're out of Mexico, aren't they? Out of Kingdom City?
It said on your sheet here,
The notice of award
nope,
says
it
Mexico.
says Mexico.
We're gonna have to move.
This is, that's, I was like, that's a
stenographer's errors.
Yeah, I
The
just didn't know if
actual
it
minutes
mattered
of
or
war
not.
is what matters, so I mean.
I'm not worried about it, you're not worried about it, I'm just letting you guys know.
Dude, I don't wanna read that whole.
The address, zip code, the phone number, everything.
I guess you guys already presented with a lot of the project, but on August 8th, we had the bid opening, we had 6 bidders. One was thrown out because it wasn't signed. It ranged from $228,000 all the way to $102,000 with Donaldson Excavating being the low bidder. Our engineering estimate was at $116,000. And Miko Engineering would like to recommend that Donaldson Excavating does go ahead and get the project awarded.
Good way. I was asked last night, as I was driving around, when it was gonna be done.
Before it gets cold, this year, asphalt will still have to go on it after the project's been completed, so. We've already instructed the contractor to start getting all those documents, insurance and the bonds and stuff together for us, and we're gonna try to get the pre-bid meeting scheduled as soon as we can, just so we can get it started as soon as we can.
Great.
Sound good.
I had neighbors threatening to knock on my door at midnight if it wasn't done before the first snowfall.
In Missouri, you never know when that's gonna be, so.
No, they were joking, but hopefully.
Thank you. Moving along, item 5. Another ordinance.
I have a question about this one, if I may.
Go ahead.
Jessica Orsini, 231 South Wood Street. I remember times when I sat in that currently empty seat, that general government and public safety alone could go for a couple of hours. Are you really, really sure you want to combine these meetings on the same night?
Yep.
Okay.
I think if we go back to before we were interviewing candidates and doing a lot of that stuff, most of those meetings were done in about 20 minutes, at least in the last year.
Yeah.
We always have the option, if it doesn't work out, we can go back to 2 nights, and it's not a permanent thing.
I personally wish you do them on the first Monday night of the month so I can attend them.
We did discuss that. It was a little more difficult to make sure the financial reports were ready on the first Monday, so that's why we did the second and the third. We kept this meeting on the third.
Do you have any system?
Sure, bill number, please.
2252.
I move that bill number 2252 be in its first read by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2252 be given its first read by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And ordinance to establish meeting dates for the Public Works and Public Utilities Committee and the General Government and Public Safety Committee of the Board of Aldermen of the City of Centralia, Missouri. Move that bill number 2252 be given its second reading by title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2252 be given its second reading by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
And ordinance to establish meeting dates for the Public Works and Public Utilities Committee and the General Government and Public Safety Committee of the Board of Aldermen of the City of Centralia, Missouri. Move that bill 2252 be adopted by roll call vote.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2252 be adopted by roll call vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Borman.
Okay?
Alderman Hudson.
Yes.
Alderman Lee.
Yes.
Alderman Magley.
Four.
Alderman. Okay. Alderman Rogers.
4.
Alderman Wilkins.
4.
By your vote, bill number 2252 passes and becomes ordinance number.
2983.
Item 6 is adopting a comprehensive plan for future physical development of the city of Centralia, Missouri. This is a resolution required in one read.
process, thought it was very thorough. How do we, this group sitting here, refer to it in the future without having to pull out that thick book and try to find through different things? Is there top 10 things we need to remember as we're going through things? Is there a top 10 list that we should be referencing as we look at future state stuff? I mean, if this is supposed to be part of the roadmap for the future, how do we reference it without it, all of us pulling out big old binders and sitting here and we're going through stuff?
You want a close notes or?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, a condensed,
I mean, but is there bulletized, here's the key bullets of each section that we want to remember, so as when we're considering things, does it fall within those general guidelines? Because I can tell you I read 1 or 2 sections pretty thorough, but I haven't read every section super thorough and have it memorized. So I won't know, I won't always go remember if that's something we're going to be, that we said we were going to do, or if it fits in what we thought the vision would be.
That should be part of the staff recommendation as to, staff report as to how things fit, whether they, comply with or do not comply with the, comprehensive plan. Doesn't mean you can't approve something that doesn't comply with it.
I'm not saying we wouldn't, I'm just saying that, as we're,
But I mean, the, staff should, prepare that in a report that will explain what does, apply and what does not. And then it's up to us to make a decision. If you wanna go into it further, you can, but.
You mean as situations arise?
Right.
if we're talking about a big project, does this fit with the comprehensive plan? Does this not even mention it, or does this go against something we had in the comprehensive plan? Those would be like the, just like we talked about sometimes, is it in budget or not?
Right.
Does it fit into the scope? Is it not even in the scope at all, or is it against the scope? It could be something real simple.
Yeah, Alderman Borman's correct, that is how most cities do it, is staff will actually go through and kind of do the heavier lifting as far as the comprehensive plan goes, and then their staff report and recommendation should outline that and should point out to you, here are things that are consistent with the plan, not consistent with the plan, and here are things maybe you need to look at. I mean, that's the way most cities do it, but.
And I'm good with that, I was just curious how we were going to do it. There's a lot of effort over the last handful of years, of how are we gonna make sure we're paying attention to it or not.
Well, some cities just ignore it. Once it's
You
in
know what?
place.
A lot
That's
of
not what should be
citizens-
done, but that is what happens to a lot of people.
A lot of our citizens put a lot of time into
Right.
that, and it was a good process, and got a lot of people involved, and it would be good as the leaders here that we pay attention to it.
No, that's good comments.
There were, two changes the Planning and Zoning Commission wanted to see made on page 2 and page 10, and those are changed and they're in the version that you can access through your packet. The whole entire plan is not in your packet, because that was way too big.
There's a link to it.
Yes, there's just a link. So, but it's been through Planning and Zoning several different times, and they did on July 26th make a recommendation to the Board of Aldermen to adopt the comprehensive plan.
Thank you. Alderman Borman, would you introduce this one?
Bill number, please.
2253.
I move that bill number 2253 be given, a first and only reading by, title only.
Second.
I have a motion and a second that bill number 2253 be given its first and only reading by title only. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Go ahead.
A resolution of the City of Centralia, Missouri adopting the general comprehensive plan for the future physical development of the municipality. I move that bill number 2253 be adopted by roll call vote.
Second.
I have a motion and a second for bill number 2253 be adopted by roll call vote. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Borman,
Yes.
Alderman Hudson,
Yes.
Alderman Lee,
Yes.
Alderman Rogers,
Yes.
Alderman Wilkins.
Fourth.
How you vote? Bill number 2253 passes and becomes resolution number.
R-18-.
Thank you. That completes the legal portion. Moving on. Item D, purchasing. approving the purchase of a trencher from Ditch Witch. This was discussed in committee. Somebody would like to make a motion.
So the total on this is 69,000, right?
It'll be 66,000, it's minus the 27,37,12 for tax.
Okay.
It would be $66,334.12.
I make a motion we approve the bid from Ditch Witch in the total amount of $66,334.12.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the purchase of a Ditch Witch in the amount of $66,334.12. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes. I have another bid for some pad mount transformers.
Best bid here was,
And it's, from Arkansas Electric, $11,510.
that we accept the bid from Arkansas Electric for $11,510.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the bid from Arkansas Electric in the amount of, say that again,
$11,510.
$7,510. Thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes too. And then we have another bid for supplies for Southwest Country Estates.
The low bid on that one's from Corn, Maine, amount $18,995.26.
Make a motion we approve the quote from Core in Maine, the total $18,995.26.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to accept the bid from Core, Maine in the amount of $18,995.26. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Passes also. Moving on, old business. Does anybody have any old business? No old business. New business. The mayor has some appointments. Am I doing that tonight?
Yes, please.
I would like to appoint Tara Strain as our new city collector, and that requires a motion.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the mayor's appointment of Tara Strain as the new city collector. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Congratulations. And I would also like to appoint Tara Strain as the Traffic Violations Bureau clerk.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the mayor's appointment, Mayor Pro Tem's appointment of Tara Strain as Traffic Violations Bureau clerk. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Really congratulations.
There you go. And I would also like to appoint Clint Bayer as a full-time police officer effective September 2nd, 2018. This requires a motion also.
I have a question about this one. When we had an opening recently, we promoted Officer Delaney, I believe it was, to a full-time officer. And I thought that filled our full-time officer positions. Are we adding a
We
full-time?
received a resignation from Officer Mendez. This would replace Officer Mendez.
I did not know.
That was just last week. This was added maybe Thursday or Friday.
So what's the grand total right now of police officers? 9, 11?
We have 8 full-time, and I think we're fully staffed, but I think we only have 1 part-time
One part-time.
right now. So we do have an ad in the paper for the next few weeks to accept applications for part-time police officers. We've gone through old applications, and there may be some part-time officers.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to accept the appointment of Clint Bayer to full-time police officer. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Anything for the city administrator?
Yes, we're supposed to have a public hearing tonight about setting the property tax rates. I was out, I told you about my mother being in the hospital. While I was there, I was on the phone with the Tribune because we needed 7 days notice for this public hearing. I emailed the information. He did apparently receive it. It went to a spam email, so when I followed up to get a copy of the public notice, it was never published in the Tribune. It was in the Centralia Fireside Guard, but that only gave us 5 days and not 7. So we need to please set a special meeting for the 29th of this month in order to have the public hearing to set the property tax rates. And I apologize, I did try to get that taken care of, so it could have been taken care of tonight, but
29, is that like? Is
it's a
that
Wednesday. And that gives us time to publish
this week,
it.
Wednesday?
Yeah, next Wednesday. I did already send the notice to be published in the Guard for this Wednesday.
7 o'clock.
What do our rates roll back to if we don't?
To be honest, I don't know.
Pretty low, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like whatever they were, I mean, originally established at, I don't know.
I think it would be pretty low. They're not changing, we would just be, they did not change this year based on the calculations, other than the library rates went a little bit up a little bit. So we just need a motion to set a special
I
public.
won't be here most likely, so I'm not gonna move.
So moved.
I have a motion. I have a motion and a second to set a special meeting for August 29th, you said,
Yes.
at 7
PM.
At 7 PM. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So we'll have a special meeting on August 29th.
I do have one more announcement. I can do it under asking the rise if you'd like. We did receive notice that we are receiving the demolition grant, officially, $136,480.
Is that for the Narsan, that
Yes.
building?
Yes.
Second.
Yes, it is.
Huh?
That's a very good thing.
Narragansett,
Yeah,
it is.
that one, the Narsan should be it.
Narragansett.
Narragansett, there we go.
Yes, for that building. So,
That's good news.
yeah.
Anything else for the city
Is
attorney?
Clifford out of there yet?
I don't believe so. He's filed for several extensions with the mayor. And I believe he's exhausted those he's not extended any further, but I think he's been in and out of there still.
I suppose we don't be until the last, till they actually tear it down.
Probably.
Till the wrecking ball hits it.
Yep.
How soon will that be? Just out of curiosity, how quickly will you guys get, I guess you're gonna start putting bids out for it? Sorry, I'm just curious how quickly that's gonna.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to the grant administrator, but they kind of gave a timeline originally that it wouldn't be demoed until the first of the year, 2019, January-ish.
You gonna look for recycling the brick?
I think we should.
Had people ask me what we're doing with the brick, so
Yeah.
I know there's interest.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that want the brick.
Double's no longer interested. They were using it to tuck point the building we had and could have used some, but that project will be done here in the next 30 days.
They could just walked over and got some.
Just
I'm
walked
sure
over.
there's some loose ones that are falling off.
Do
No, we would not do something like that.
The recent storm we had, if you all notice, there's a piece of the building
I saw
that's on the sidewalk, so.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
we're
that
trying to see
building is
the
safe, don't worry
attorney.
I was gonna say, yeah,
You want to-
slowly demolishing itself.
City clerk, got anything? Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Thank you. I got one as mayor unless, but I don't have to go first.
Well, I'll tell you, last night I was coming down 22, like I do millions of times, in that little garden they have right there at 22 and Howard Burton Drive. I thought something was very strange. What have they done? They lit this thing up and put those little lights in it, and all. But what it was is the LED lights. It's amazing. It's amazing how much lighter and brighter those things are. Until you find an area that you're used to seeing, and that light came on and off all the time anyway, but it's 3 times brighter. I mean, you can, it's like, wow, so I don't know if it's that way across the city or not. I've just noticed that one area, but has everybody else noticed how much brighter we are at night, or?
Yes.
Well, I've been contemplating getting thicker curtains because it's bright.
We've actually had some people ask us to put deflectors on them
Oh,
as
really?
they face their
It's not
house
that bad.
because they're that bright, yeah.
Is it completed? I mean, is the street light part completed?
Last I heard, they were still needing some, to replace some.
I've seen some yellow lights yet,
Yeah.
not for the last several days, that I wasn't paying attention, but I did, last week, I saw some yellow lights yet.
I think they had to order quite a few more heads put in there.
It makes a lot of difference. I mean,
Anybody else have any as mayor eyes? We did get I asked for a report in the last committee meeting, and then everybody got it. It shows the usage of our police dog outside of the community. I thought that was pretty interesting. Been a lot of places, and
Been around.
thank you for that report. Any other as mayor eyes? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second, a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? We adjourn.